Yo, what's up, man? It's your boy Derry Branch here with Strike7Sports.com. And then I got some boxing talk I want to share with you today, and that's about the recent fight that took place last night between Mighty Maurice Hooker, and Vergil Ortiz, the young and upcoming the welterweight fighter. Fight took place in Dallas, Texas again, state of Texas. The only pretty much between Texas and Florida. Only the only areas that are allowing live gates to the fight, a certain percentage. Decent crowd at the fight at the Dickies Arena in Fort Worth, Texas. I believe they've had fights there in the past. If I'm not mistaken, the zone cars have showed up there. But good fight, good cars before it was pretty good. But this fight was it was a firefight. It was a good fight yesterday, man, between Hooker and Vergil Ortiz. To me, just watching the fight, observing it the first 3 rounds of the fight, it was just Vergil Ortiz was just too aggressive in that fight, man. It was too aggressive for Hooker to overcome. But I got to give some respect to Hooker as well because he endured, man. He endured those shots because Ortiz was putting the licks to him, putting shots, a lot of head shots, jabs to him. But it wasn't, to me, it wasn't phasing Hooker enough to where he could just, where they could call off the fight, or his corner could throw it out to throw in the towel because Hooker was coming back as well in this fight, fighting, going blow for blow with Vergil Ortiz. But that it was just too aggressive. I think it eventually, as the rounds, as the fight would have went any longer than that 7th round, I think Hooker would have probably got knocked down again. I just probably been too tired to withstand those shots given by Vergil Ortiz, man, because we saw the aggression, man. Vergil was aggressive. Hooker tried to counter, but to me, it just wasn't enough, man. Like the fight, I think it would have been a close fight by the judges if it would have went 12 and it went 12. But I think Hunter would have Ortiz would have won by probably a split decision, a split decision, But shouts out to Hooker for surviving, maintaining, trying to put up a fight. He didn't, cave up or didn't, bow down just because Ortiz seems to be the crowd favorite or things like that. He came to fight. He showed up to fight. I like the way I like how Vergil Ortiz handled the press conference. He didn't really call people out, didn't call nobody the email champion, didn't tell somebody, keep somebody at duck in. He just said, hey, look, I'm ready for anybody, and I'd like to have that fight with Terrence Crawford. There was a lot of discussion among that with that remark being made in the post commentary and on social media. I even put a poll up on my Twitter page about is Vergil Ortiz ready to fight Bud Crawford. I think it's like 50, if I'm not mistaken, like a large percentage said yes. It was split pretty much. Some was saying yes, a lot was saying no. I think you should get another test, another test before you go off, you fight Terrence Crawford. I think it was Sergio Mara, mentioned about the Mean Machine, Kavalauskas, and that should be a good test for him. I think that would be great for him. Fight a Mean Machine next. That would be a good test for him. And then, you can look at fighting Bud Crawford if possible, or Errol Spence. But that fight ain't happening next, so don't even get your hopes thinking about it, I think Bud Crawford said, I paraphrasing there, but he said Vergil has to work his way up to him. So I agree. But Vergil Ortiz is showing promise, man. I'm just glad that I just like the way he handled the post-fight commentary, remain humble, willing to fight anyone. I'm glad the fight that was a good fight that took place yesterday. That was a good card as well. Shouts out to the Zone for putting this together. I didn't even know. I realized I forgot all about that fight happening until I saw an ad for it. I believe it was Thursday. Like, oh man, I gotta watch this. You know what I'm saying? But too bad. Well, too bad it was going up against March Madness. But this was a good fight, man. That was a good fight. Proud of it. Like the way Hooker handled himself last night, man. You know, he endured it. Was able to get some punches in there, but it just wasn't enough for to put down Vergil Ortiz, man. He went to the body, as stated in the article I read. He went to the body on Hooker, what you clearly saw, and it was just too much to handle, man. But I'm looking forward to. I just hope this ain't. I know this ain't the end for Maurice Hooker. He has a good resume. At 27, he was 27-1 before this fight, and it went down. It's down 27-2. I just hope there's some more opportunities for him to fight going forward. He's at 147 now. That maybe some more opportunities can continue. Some fights that where he can bounce back and get back in the rhythm from coming off the layoff from last year for the pandemic. Pretty much pushed a lot of fighters back. But we'll see how things go, man. Hopefully we can get some fights going, and as the year, we get into those years where the big fight's supposed to happen. Hopefully we could get them. I'm hearing that AT&T is gonna pack 60,000 in there for the Canelo and Billy Joe Saunders fight. So we're looking forward to that one as well, man. I gotta see, man. See what Saunders is gonna do against Canelo. But anyways, man, that's all I have for y'all for right now, man. Give me a like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Let me know how you feel in the description box below. Check out strike7sports.com for latest content on the world of sports. Trying to think about if we're gonna bring back some boxing articles back to the site. That might happen, soon. But and also in the comment section, man, let me know. Do you feel as if Ortiz is ready for fights such as Terrence Crawford and or Errol Spence, so you go and face somebody like Kavalauskas again? I think a good fight for him would be Adrian Broner. Hey, but I know Adrian Broner ain't gonna call out Vergil Ortiz, man. I don't think he want them problems, man. He don't want them problems, bro, for real. That's just a whole other can of worms right there for Adrian Broner. That's all I have for y'all for right now. Have a blessed day. Peace.